Hello there, my name is Wikiana, and welcome back for another round of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So, last time we learned some more, I would say, interesting yet disturbing things all at the same time. So, ooh, radio.
Phone call from Steven. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look.
So,
once the data stream begins to
I
calm
had
down
already
here.
heard that one. But we are, we finished up the story of, I believe it was Jeremy. And are now on the, God, I can't remember her name, someone else's story. Yeah, this is one I've already seen.
Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've
But
got the
yeah,
kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off and... Look! He's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We gotta get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my god, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
No, he's impaled.
He's fine then.
Yeah, I went down there last time and I saw there's a gigantic limb through the windshield of that car. But like, so you see the birds. I don't know whether or not that is from either the dog is killing birds or birds are just dying on their own. I don't think they're just dying on their own. I want to say that's gotta be because of the dog. Oh, Wendy, that's who that's whose story we're on.
Grief, Wendy, you'll catch your death.
Yeah, all of her birds.
They're all dead, Father. All of my birds.
Here.
Yeah, I've already seen that portion. Yeah, we were over here by the train station last time. West Rail. I'm assuming I need to go in here. Ooh, oh, that derailed. Oh, that's not good. So this is the first real, like, sign of calamity that I've seen. But yeah, this is the first real sign of something, like, super bad happening.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box, see if there's a phone working. No, stay back, don't come up here!
Oh, Christ. Is that...
Bloody idiot!
Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working
Someone
phone
got
in the
run
junction
over.
box?
Oh my. Oh yeah, there's a foot. Yeah, someone got or there's a shoe rather. Someone got run over and derailed a freaking train. Holy crap. That is messed up. Yeah, so we learned a couple more details, like people weren't just bleeding from the nose, they were also bleeding from the ears. And apparently everyone, like, people were suffering headaches. That is a bomb. Okay. But yeah, they were suffering major headaches and stuff like that before they would just disappear. There was people talking about the possibility of some form of air raid or something to basically try and contain everything within the valley, which I'm assuming I have.
I lost my shoes.
Oh no, your shoes.
I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lantham! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
I lost my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie phoned.
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said we couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lantham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks
so
he's doing.
we've so far been following the trail of Wendy, but there's also some other, there's some other people mixed in with that. Trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm up there. Do I need to? Okay, about to ask if I needed to leave the train track because I don't think I can go any further on it. Wonder if this is open over here. Probably not. That man did not sound... He sounded like he was delirious. Dude, stop doing that. It'll just sometimes get right up in my face and just be like, hey, that was a big one. Ooh. Why am I all of a sudden tiny? Okay, I'm not. Where'd it go? There's a really big one. What are you talking about? You guys saw it, right? The gigantic one that was like over the middle of the pond? Ew. Where'd he go? Where'd little friend go? What is that? Oh. It's just my game being kind of buggy right now. Well, I wouldn't say it's being buggy, it's... My computer's a piece of crap, that's what. Oh, there it is. I knew I saw something. Canaston's Pond. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have no clue. Why is there a big old one over here? Sounded like someone was screaming, "Help me."
Fancy seeing you here.
Right.
Oh. Is everything all right, my dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all right. It's just... Robert.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me, Robert?
Lizzie.
Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers. Oh. But I'm not talking about the colour of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her.
So
and I don't like how Stephen is around her.
Stephen's her son, I'm assuming.
He was a better man when he was
Stephen
with you.
is Wendy's son. Alright, dude, where to next? You seem to always know the way. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna get some form of explanation as to what this thing is. Like, what is this thing that I'm following? Is this actually some person? Is this somebody that was like that might have gotten raptured or something? Something happened to them? What exactly is it? Ooh, I'm going slow up these stairs. Oh. Eddie.
Wendy, wake up.
Okay, Mike.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
It's all over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
We can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell
I'm
him to
having
come
difficulty
and find
with these people's nationality. What exactly... Where are they from? I want to say they're European of some sort, obviously, but... This sounds like another... Yeah, there's another radio out here somewhere. So is he just gonna, like, is my little buddy just gonna wait out there until I'm done exploring? I want answers! So he's leading me on a different path, but there's, like, the radio and stuff is not, radios and stuff are not a part of his...
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense.
But yeah, the radios and stuff don't seem to be a portion of his route. But, he...
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get
there's
moving.
more paint, I think. Is that paint? I don't know what that is. We've noticed that, some weird... Oh, there's another bird. But we've noticed some weird graffiti stuff that I don't necessarily know what it means yet. I'll eventually figure it out. Eventually. Alright, where to next, buddy? Where are we going? Oh, more birds.
Come on, you stupid bastard.
Whoa.
Oh, Christ, not now. Come on. God damn bloody thing. Jesus. Come on, not now. Jesus, come on, you bastard. Start, you bastard. Come on.
That's the first time we've actually seen any real other form. I guess we have seen some other forms of electronics and stuff like that, but we haven't seen anything with, like, cars yet. Steven?
Steven?
Oh, yeah, Wendy.
Steven, are you here? It's your mother.
These
Answer me.
people seem to have, like, kind of, you know, as the quarantine and stuff was happening.
What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
I didn't see that one. Where was she?
04. There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive.
But yeah,
It's the only explanation.
the people kind of, as the quarantine and stuff. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. But as the quarantine and stuff got, you know, went along, got worse, and people had to follow it more, they, you know, a lot of people just ended up leaving their houses open. Their houses were just kind of abandoned, so people could come and go into them as they pleased. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
Oh God. She's like,
Stephen?
no, God, no, it's not.
It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home.
Oh, wow.
It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here.
Oh.
I'm down here. This way.
Oh. I think this is the end of Wendy. There goes Wendy. It makes me sad because I'm pretty certain Steven had to have been gone long before. He had to have been gone like quite a while ago. He must have disappeared long before she did, and she was looking for him that entire time. She spent that entire time gathering, it seems like she was gathering up her birds, and then she was looking for her son, but she couldn't find him because Stephen was already gone, so there was no one to find. That's just my guess. I'm guessing that's what happened to him. So I'm not fully certain, so don't quote me on that. But I feel like it's a pretty good guess, if anything, as to what happened to Steven. He had to have been gone long before she was. So I love the animation for this. At night, you following a new path is really cool to me. Allergies are kicking my butt today. But like during most of the game, it's the daytime. Except when you're on this new path to, I don't know, whoever's next. It's nighttime, and you just have this little trail to follow. Frank. Okay. Where am I at? Am I over here? I think I'm over here. Ooh, this is pretty. I love the way that the maps work in this place. So where am I? I don't see myself. I think, if I had to guess, I'm probably at Appleton's farm. Oh, there, yeah, there I am. It's just really tiny. This game has literally been, it has been nothing but interesting this entire time. Where are we going, buddy? Over here? Okay. Public footpath.
I messed up, Frank, but I've done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go, Reese, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Lizzie's all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. I've got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
I love that. This is this game has been so cool already. these are a little bit weird. How I get over fences is a little bit weird to me. Ooh, just look at that. We need a name for our little orb friend here. What should we call you, orb friend? Ooh. There we go.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill.
Oh,
You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man.
So this
no
is
wonder your sister won't
Frank's
talk to
farm.
you.
Okay. Get that detail out of the way right now. We know that this is Frank's farm. I love it. It's amusing because this thing, it just seems like almost like an excited child. Like it's this kid that's, you know, tugging on your arm, just coming to try and show you something. It's like, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's like, it's so fascinating. Make my way through the wheat. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Ah, look at it. Can I go swimming? I can go swimming. Sploosh. It's so gorgeous. Oh, I love this. Why is there a bike in the pond? I feel like that probably shouldn't be there. What are you doing, little guy? Is there something in here that I need to see? Ah. Hello. Like there ain't much room to move that.
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there. Hello? Breaker 19. Breaker Travelin Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over.
My
Hello?
family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family. Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff.
No.
Don't you lecture me about
No.
sacrifice, you spineless little shit.
Stupid bastards!
If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
I love it. I absolutely love putting together things through context clues. I don't know how many of you guys know that, but now you do. I absolutely love putting things together through context clues, learning about different things via having to kind of read in between the lines and just learn from these things what people mean. You know, learn what exactly is going on and how things are happening by just getting very little information, and then basically you kind of have to theorize yourself what exactly is going on, which is great. Wow. It's a very small valley. Oh, if I guess that over there is that's Appleton's farm. I feel like I'm missing something from over there from Appleton's farm. What is he doing? Why is he just sitting there? Is there something I'm missing? I think it wouldn't just sit there if it wasn't the fact that I was missing something. Like, there's got to be something somewhere around here. Something. Like, is Frank still over here somewhere? Does Frank have more to say? Do I gotta, like, go up here? What am I doing, buddy? You're not being very helpful right now. Ooh, what's this? I don't know why you just stopped moving. Ah, hello.
You knew.
Wade called me in about 6 weeks after, once he thought I could cope with knowing. Can I ever repay you for what you did?
She was a good woman, Frank.
The best.
You should come back to church. Back to the community. You're missed.
I hate him, Father. I can't get down on my knees and pretend otherwise. And I don't understand why you don't hate him too.
I try my hardest not to, Frank. Goes against the job description somewhat. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for. The conviction of things not seen. We have to
Okay, I had the strong feeling. I'm like, they're talking to two people, either one of two people, either God or Stephen. And I have the strong feeling it was God they were talking about. This is a very religious community, it seems. I mean, small villages like this often seem to be, especially with whatever year this is taking place. I think, I can't remember whether or not they told me what year it took place or not. Ooh, there appears to be something down there. Maybe I can get my nose into. Because for some reason my little friends just left me. Well, he didn't leave me, he just stopped. He stopped moving for some reason. He just decided that he didn't want to go any further. Unless I'd, like, literally just have to explore all of Appleton's farm. Because there's just a decent amount of stuff here. I don't know. I'll go over here to the bridge. Because I think I have to cross there. Oh! Okay, that's a wall. Aha, that's not. Yeah, why did he just stop? I don't get it. I guess I'll go up here and actually see. I'm assuming this is this is like the farmhouse and stuff like that. Oh, more dead birds. I feel like there's scenes that I'm missing that aren't. Oh, the radio up here somewhere. Ooh, look at it. Oh, it's all so pretty. I love it so much. Where's it at? Is it up? I think it's up in the hayloft. Yep, it's up in the hayloft.
0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 7, 4.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating, of offering reciprocal amplification to the signal.
Kate is very, very dedicated to her work, not very dedicated to, like, her family or anything like that. And it appears all of this stuff that is going on, she's more curious about, I guess, you see that happen in a lot of things when it comes to, like, scientists and stuff like that, in a lot of media, that they become more interested in trying to figure out why or what's happening and, you know, all that other fun stuff. And so they're trying to figure it out. So she was more interested in now what seems like the thing that she figured out was near her. She wanted to try and figure out a way to boost that, to make it stronger, make the signal of whatever was near her stronger.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow.
Ooh.
My face is still numb from the
What
burn.
happened there? This is so strange. Can you imagine that someday? Just you walk into a town or something like that, and then everyone's just gone. Everyone's gone. There's no one there, but you occasionally you find different things. There's this is not the dining room. But you know, there's different things that you can take clues out of to try and figure out what happened. But you know, there's very little except for like empty houses with the doors open or partially open and stuff like that. There appears to be a lot of that energy stuff radiating from the app. Oh, hello.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
I'm standing in someone.
I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it.
We're putting together
I'll
more
see
pieces
her.
of the
Leave it
story.
to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
But yeah, we're putting together more of the story. So this is things like I said, it is a non-linear storyline. So things are technically happening out of order. So that happened before we saw Dr. Wade with what's her name? He was with some other woman that they went to go see Wendy to check in on how she was doing, and that was before Wendy disappeared. And it appears that so far it seems like the elderly are the ones going missing first. I don't know necessarily if that's true or not. Cross the lane. Maybe I can go back to my little buddy now and maybe... Oh! Okay. Well, now we know. They're English.
Bloody England. You can't just stop the train, stop people travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
Well, nobody likes it. No sense sweating cobs over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like, keep 'em calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people, it's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. But you forget, I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren? What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, here's my Yankee. It's clean.
Thanks, Frank, thanks. Been getting like a bloody
So-
train all day.
I have a strong feeling it's not going to be too long before we see Frank disappear. I don't know if I certainly don't think we're going to see every person from Yachten disappear, but we're going to see a good majority of them disappear, is my assumption. Not everyone's going to... I mean, they will eventually all disappear because that's just what has happened. I'm going to go back down here and see if he's still down here. Yep, there he is. I can still see him shimmering down there. I don't know what he's doing. But, I don't know if it's like they chose very specific people from this story that, like, are more interconnected with people. Like, so... Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. People that are more, you know, have more connections with everyone. So Frank is a farmer who seems to have regular connections with everyone, with at least a bunch of people. Stephen, you know, he was the town's priest, so of course he's got connections with everyone. And then Wendy, she seemed to be kind of like a village elder that people would go to for advice and things like that. I'm so confused. What are you doing, little buddy? I don't know. We'll figure out what he's doing in the next one. We'll see what exactly is happening. I definitely know that there's got to be more left to Frank's story because we haven't seen him vanish yet, so... And that just kind of seems to be what happens. That's how we seem to know that that's the end of a person's story, is when they vanish. But I am all out of time for this one. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.